Oh, he got his own now, huh?
I say hello. Look into my eyes, my friend, and you shall see. No, okay. Hey, listen, this is my show, okay? I can be goofy if I want. Everything ain't gotta be serious. Shit. Sometimes you gotta kind of have to be a little goofy because these stories will raise your blood pressure and have you out there bad. B1 Health and Wellness. This is Jay Lava, and this is Keep It P Podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I'm always being joined by the one that's keeping it T. He'll probably tap in here in a second, but until then, let me go ahead and get to this news, though. So, if y'all looking at the title, it says, woman accused Dodger pitcher Trevor Bauer of punching, choking, and scratching her during a sexual assault. He says it was consensual. Take a look at this guy. Yeah, he's on the Summer Jam screen right now. Let me get him up there. Y'all see him? This is what he did to her. You know what I'm saying? Foul, out of pocket. It says a Los Angeles judge has granted San Diego woman's request for a temporary restraining order against Dodger pitcher Trevor Bauer after a woman alleges that Bauer physically and sexually assaulted her during two separate encounters that initially started as consensual. Okay, see, that's where he lied. According to the Los Angeles Superior Court docket, the request for domestic violence restraining order against Bauer was filed June 29th, and a temporary restraining order was granted ex parte without hearing from an opposing party that same day. A hearing on a full restraining order has been set for July 23rd. In a 78-page declaration, the accusers detained two alleged assaults on two separate occasions, both of which started out as consensual. She attached multiple exhibits in her declaration, including pictures she said shows bruises and cuts to her face, screenshots of allegedly text messages between herself and Bauer, and medical records from her visit to the hospital after the second alleged encounter with Bauer. So what they saying here, tease, so she's saying she went and got the D one time, and he did some suspect, and she didn't know if he was really for real, so she went back to get it again, and it was really for real. He was really on the bullshit. So she's like, nah, nigga, this ain't just no, regular little slap on the ass or a little pull of the hair. You're really trying to fuck me up. It says Law and Crime is declining to name the woman because she alleges she's a victim of a sexual attack. Bauer and the woman, a baseball fan. See how they explained for him? The woman, she's a baseball fan, so she thinks highly of him even after she alleged what he did. Come on, stop. Had a meet on social media in April when she tagged Bauer in her Instagram story. The documents indicated Bauer replied to the woman in direct message, and as the message shows, they struck up a friendly and flirty rapport. A few days later, the woman went to visit Bauer at his home, where they had began as a consensual sexual encounter, she said. However, Bauer soon became aggressive, choked the woman by wrapping her hair around her neck, and said in her declaration, she said that when she woke up, she was face down on the bed while Bauer engaged in anal sex, which was not consensual.
He choked you with your hair until you passed out?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then you woke up and he had his peen in your butt?
That didn't wake you up while you was passed out? Like smelling salt?
Man, I thought a tinkle to the buns would definitely wake you out of any incapacitations.
And it don't seem like he was trying to be soft or slow or caressing you. So
right,
I'm just saying he was just choking you with your hair.
Like he worried about pesky lube and that kind of thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it seems like he was real rough and aggressive and jabbing you real hard. So then I would think that would wake you up with the smelling salt type of effect.
Bauer engaged in anal sex, which was not consensual. She said that she asked him to stop, and he did. Although she was shaken, she did not feel he was a threat to her for the rest of the night, she said. Well, hold on.
So you stayed the night?
Hold on. I don't feel sorry for her. Because if it was a black dude, he'd be in jail. Okay. The woman continued. I
smell fish sticks, fam. That don't even make sense.
Gordon.
Don't even make sense.
Or is that Vandy Camps?
You know what I'm saying? I smell fish sticks.
The woman continued by saying that she returned to Bauer's house a few weeks later. I agreed to have sex again. So a nigga try to do you in the butt unwarranted, but you gonna give him another shot at that pussy?
Can I get hashtag PCP gone wild?
Hell yeah!
In the comments.
However, I did not agree or consent to what he did next. Well, if he did it one time before, sweetie poops, you kind of gotta imagine that's the kind of creepy dude he is. I mean, real players ain't trying to drop it in your butt unannounced, baby. I mean, that's just not what real players do.
I'm just saying.
Okay, all right, okay. I did not agree to be sexually assaulted. This time, the woman said, she again was choked into unconsciousness. So that is they didn't explain that the first time. They tried to, I just woke up face down. I don't know what happened. Well, he had your hair around your neck. First of all, I didn't know hair had that type of tension strength.
Man. You got some long hair, don't you?
Hey, I'm no Bill Nye the Science Guy, but I didn't think that hair had that kind of chokeable tension strength. Then how long does your hair have to be? To your calf? To be able to come off your head and wrap around your neck and for somebody to be able to hold that shit?
Man.
You got Pocahontas hair.
And then are you struggling while he's choking you, or are you just taking it like it's all good? Like somebody who likes to be choked is doing.
Right. Now that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, was you with the choking at first? But he ignored your safe word or something?
I mean, but obviously because you came back and you had said he had raped you already in the butts. You had already said he raped you anally. Then you came back to do it again because you thought it wasn't true?
So, this time she said that he began to choke her into unconsciousness. She allegedly woke up to found Bauer punching and scratching her face, jaw, head, cheeks, bones, and vagina. This dude has issue.
Don't he?
She said that Bauer stopped when she started crying and violently shaking, and that he repeatedly said to her, "You're safe. I'm here. You're safe." What?
Man, to me this sound like, once again, hashtag PCP gone wild. this sounds like y'all done got drunk. Somebody forgot what the safe word was. You know what I'm saying? She forgot this is her first time doing this type of thing, but she was definitely into it because she's a baseball fan and he's a baseball player.
Right.
She usually doesn't get this type of attention. And so she was willing to do whatever he was talking about. She forgot the safe word. Never in there do you see her say, I yelled to him, please stop. I was screaming, stop. No, I just shook and was shaking. That's because you was trying to take it. You was trying to get into it, but it just wasn't your thing. And then now you're having regrets now because you went and seen a shrink, or you was already seeing your shrink, because you know how y'all do. And so the shrink done convinced you now that this was unacceptable.
She said Bauer helped her walk to the shower because she could not walk on her own at the time, and that he also commented on her face saying, I need to be more careful where I hit you. After the second encounter, the woman said she went to the hospital for injuries to her head, face, and genitals. What kind of injuries you did on the cooch, dog?
That he was punching it, slapping it, and scratching it.
Oh, man, this dude got issues. Bauer expressed concern, though several texts to her. She said she responded to the text in accordance with the instructions from the Pasadena police, who subpoenaed records on the phone between herself and Bauer. On Tuesday that day, the restraining order request was filed. The Dodgers released a statement about the allegations, largely deferring to the MLB. The Dodgers were made aware of the allegations against Trevor Bauer late this afternoon and immediately contacted the MLB, which will be handling this matter, the statement said. The Dodgers take any allegations of this nature seriously, but will have no further comment at this time. Bauer, through his representative John, denies that any assault ever occurred. Mr. Bauer had a brief and wholly consensual relationship initiated by the woman beginning in April 2021. In a statement, we have the messages that show the woman repeatedly asked for rough sexual encounters involving requests to be choked out and slapped in the face. In both encounters, the woman drove from San Diego to Bauer's residence in Pasadena. That's a long ass goddamn way.
That's wow.
Did she say San Diego to Pasadena? I was just in Pasadena. That's a long way, cuz. That's a long way, cuz.
What's that, 6 hours?
Man, at least. Damn. Where she went to dictate what she wanted from him sexually, and he did what she asked. Text messages proved to law and crime by the lawyer appeared to show the woman talking about their first encounter. Take your socks off. Then, when it's time to choke me out, she texts Bauer, according to the screen grabs by the message. Never been more turned on in my life, she later added, according to the screenshots. Give me all the pain. What? You said fish sticks. And you actually called the shit the whole way. You said it. She wanted it. He got a little too extra. And then she started feeling like he took advantage.
Period.
The woman text appears to reference her to Bauer slapping her on face and backside. Law and crime could not independently ascertain the messages. Pasadena Police Department to Law and Crime that the investigation of Bauer is still underway and declined to provide additional comments. The attorney for the accuser did not immediately respond to requests for comments with reference to the messages. Yeah, you was with that shit. But he's still sick though. He's still sick though. He's still sick though. Yeah, both of y'all. She probably likes scat videos and shit like that.
Yeah.
Beat me, slap me, I want all the pain. She wanted to get choked out. Like you said, it wasn't like she was saying stop, no, don't quit.
She never said that.
Look. Well, it's almost like she trying to tell on him for the violence and not the the rape incident, but there's no kind of such thing as just like violence during sex. So they got to categorize it as rape, and they try not to do that.
Yeah, she asked for all of that. That's why I already it sound like that. Like nobody just starts hauling off, punching you, choking you out. Like you didn't struggle. No, hold on.
I think she got upset though. I think it was the bunkie part. Like when he was trying to get her in the bunkie. She wasn't with. Look, but she wasn't with that the first time. But then I think he probably tried to do it again. Like, you know, like on some Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke shit, like, you know you want it. You know you want it. You know you wanna get nasty. You is a dressy. Yeah, that's how he was giving her that Robin Thickers. Anyway, we ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Get in the description section, man. First of all, put B1 in the chat as soon as you see this. If you're seeing this, put the like on there. Don't forget to put the like for the algorithm. Don't forget to share this in whatever black group that you're in, on your own personal page. I don't care if you got one or the whole 5,000 friends and followers. Put this on there. Get this word out. Oh, matter of fact, with that being said, there's a couple people who follow all who share all the programs. And let me give a shout out real quick to let's see here. What's cuz name? Josh Anderson, first off, on the B1 side of the game. Yeah. C. Thomas B on the B1 side of the game. For sure, D. Tubman all day long until you get tired. And then what's my man? I'm looking for him. Josh Anderson. I seen him share a program or two. And then also my guy, I'm missing my guy. Hold on real quick. I gotta find him. I want to give my man some love because he be
or Robert.
No, Josh Anderson. He be putting it out, and where I gotta look back and see the last thing he shared, because it tells you when they share stuff. Daniel, he shared something too. Jay Robinson, shout out to you. You shared something too.
Shout out Robert Black.
Robert Black. Anthony. Gatta. That's it. That's his name. Gatta Harmon III. My man. He goes really fucking hard for us. And I really appreciate you, sir. He also subscribes on YouTube too. But Gatta Harmon, my man, you looks out. He shares damn near every program, man. And he said that. No, who was that? Robert Black was like, shit, this is the only news he watched, man. Support these brothers. So I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate Don P, JB, crew, all the people, moms, all the Stomp Down B1s, Karma Brown, Donnie Brown, First Time. Like the squad is thick. The
North Carolina, the Kakalackas,
New
East
York,
Coast.
New York Jers. Tennessee being here real thick. Texas is real thick. California rides through. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
A couple of Vagos and some PHX.
Yes, Vagos and some Phoenix for sure. Y'all B1 riders, man. Y'all B1 riders. That's the squad. B1 riders. Mount up. We appreciate y'all.
Mount up. 4
words.
Love. Peace. Blessings. And Aloha. Take that.
Y'all play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look. See, I don't play with this. Hey, Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. birdies, taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One calling in sight night.
Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in
took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store. Around me, almost drown me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid of thoughts, 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.